Assalamu alaikum. Did you know that there are 4 questions asked in the grave? Well, let's learn together.
True that when you die and you're buried, after a certain amount of time, you go to sleep and you just won't wake up until Judgment Day? No, that's not true. Once your body dies and you leave your body, your soul leaves your body, there is no more sleep. Sleep is only in this dunya, it's only in this world, and that's why it's called Hayatul Barzakh. When you're in the grave, it's known as the life of the Barzakh. There's no sleeping. And here, it's either a glimpse of paradise or it's a ditch of the fire, wal-iyadhu billah. And in the barzakh, you are either one of 3 different people. You're either a true believer, and when Munkar and Nakir, these great big angels come to you, they ask you 4 questions. Munkar and Nakir ask the believer of four questions. First is, Mar Rabbuk, who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is the man that was sent to you? And how do you know all of this? The believer responds, Rabbi Allah, my Lord is Allah. Islam is my way. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the man that was sent to me, and my knowledge is the Quran. I read it and I believe it and I follow it. And then they open up a portal for him for the fire. Wal-iyadhu billah. They open up a portal to hellfire. And they say this would have been your place had you rejected. But then it's closed off and it's sealed and it's never opened up for that specific person ever again. Then they open up another portal, but this one is for Jannah. This one is for paradise. And they say, this is what is waiting for you. And because he's so excited after seeing what's waiting for him in Jannah and paradise, he says, Rabbi aqim as-sa'a, Rabbi aqim as-sa'a. Ya Allah, make the final hour happen, make the final hour happen. So that's the first category. The second category is a disbeliever, a kafir, a hypocrite. Munkar and Nakir, they come and they ask him only 3 questions, not 4 like the believer. They ask him 3 questions. Mar Rabbuk, who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is the man that was sent to you? And to each one, you jawib, ha, la adri, ha, I don't know. Who is your Lord? Ha, I don't know. He's stuttering, he's scared, he's terrified. He doesn't know. And the angels say to him, you did not know, but you didn't answer. Or sorry, they say, you did know, but you did not answer. Then they strike him over the head with a blow by a hammer that is so strong to the point that he screams out in such pain, in such agony that everything in creation except for the living jinn and the living human beings, they all hear it except for the human beings and the jinn. Animals hear it. We don't even hear it. Then they open up a portal for him to paradise and they say, this would have been what is waiting for you if you only believed. Then it's closed off for him and it's never to be opened up ever again. Then a portal of hell is opened up for him and he gets a small whiff. He gets a small glimpse of the heat, the pain, the torture, and he says, Ya Allah, don't allow the final hour to happen. Don't allow the final hour to happen. He knows where he's going to end up. And as for the third person, the third category is a disobedient believer. And this is someone that may have committed major sins. And what happens here is unique to that specific person. Like the person who completely doesn't care. There's others that care, but not as much as this person or that person and so on and so forth. So this person may have skipped salah from time to time and he was firm with his Ramadan, right? Or this person might have been very firm with the salah, but he committed zina, right? So there are those that are punished in the grave for a certain amount of time. Then for the rest of their time, they're in blessing and happiness until Yawm al-Qiyamah, until Judgment Day. Then there are those that are going to be punished for the whole time they're in their grave. They will be punished on Judgment Day in hell, wal-iyadhu billah, and after that they go to paradise. Because it depends on how many sins they had done and how big, how colossal those sins might have been in the dunya had they not made tawbah before they had died, right? Things like shirk, things like zina, alcohol, being bad to your parents, magic, backbiting, and so on. And this is because the punishment of the grave lightens up the punishment of the akhirah. Now, some people may ask, is it true that in the grave, people walk around and talk with each other? This is something that some of our scholars mention, but there's nothing really solid. There's nothing really 100% firm about this because this has to do with ghaibiyat. This has to do with the unseen realm because this is something that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. But ultimately, we got to know that a believer is busy being blessed and a disbeliever is being punished.
So don't forget to read Surah Al-Mulk before bed, and may Allah protect us all from the punishment of the grave.